Alrighty folks, hey, we're here for our new 2021 year in review. Stay with us, we're gonna have fun right here on My Take on Home and Garden. Well, hey guys, thanks for coming by, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're doing our 2021 review. And guess what? I got Angela with me, so you get to see her again. We know we want to see her. And let's look at how we're going to run this year. We have a new year on YouTube, as you know, that we just finished up. We're going to comb through some of the highlights, some of our best sub comments, and friends, and so on.
So let me ask you, what were your favorite things that you did for the spring this year?
Oh, you know, when we do, you can get sad about Christmas being over, but like I said in the last end of year, we have to look forward to the next season and get ready for that. Right away, any season, I love getting into the florals because the colors and the change of season, it just starts to wake up just like in nature where the little crocuses pop up through the snow, the hyacinths smell, you can smell them from your neighbor's yard. They're so incredible. The 2 lavender bunches, and that'll start filling our vase in and give us a kind of a something to key off of, a shape, right? And then I love the look of this clover. Folks, we got a new project at the house. I thought you'd want to check it out. You might be interested. We're turning our bar cart into a French florist fresh market cut flowers cart. De la Paris, right here on My Take on Home and Garden. Folks, sometimes I feel like I'm the keeper of time and the seasons. We're already moving into the next one. We're doing an early spring vase arrangement in all the floor vases. Thought you might want to see right here on My Take on Home and Garden. So the first thing I want to do, like you saw in the living room, I want to use a little bit of a background piece, a feathery green, just coming into spring, and that really nice plum color. You'll notice a lot of plum tones in the spring why? Because the buds are coming out, right? Things like that, I love. That gets me fired up to get those new arrangements and florals going, and then I can get going on everything else. You know, even some cleaning, rearrange the shelves for the season. You know, that's our favorite thing. Well, folks, I've done my blue and white setup and conversion, and I'm gonna have to take you and show you all around.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me.
We got a lot coming up, and we got some projects too. You know, love the blue and white, but my heart of hearts, like you've heard, the blue and white little table done in the Johnson Brothers Tulip Time set.
That was a beautiful table.
You know, that helps lift my spirits to make me want to keep going and do more and more and more. So
I loved how you took the blue and white and moved it into the summer. You know, you didn't really do much different on the fireplace, but the florals and just, you know, some of that rearranging. But what I love to see is how he goes from spring on the shelves to summer to fall, and you can see the color change. You can see how the house is light, even though we have a lot, how everything's lighter, and then how it slowly gets darker with the fall colors.
Now guys, I thought you'd want to decorate with me and rearrange like you saw in the last video. Just virtually taking everything apart, and I'm getting more organized, and I'm coming up with like a Bavarian hutch and an English hutch. Let's see what we accomplished today. So I'm going to take you and show you all around.
Like when you put the amber glass here, how it just changed like that,
Yeah,
from summer to fall.
It's just like nature to me, you know.
Yeah, just with our collections.
In the spring,
Yeah.
you have light greens, pea greens, light yellow, diffused, you know, like chiffon colors. Then as summer kicks in, it gets greener and more pronounced. Red roses and brilliant color. And then when fall hits, things are spent and the colors are fading and getting muddier and darker and dried up, browns and different tones like that. So, and that just drops you right into Christmas time. So it's a lot of fun that way. But I think the florals and the colors is real important. Changing out your decor, your dinnerware, your collectibles, it all flows for me.
I think for us, what's different for us than maybe a lot of other channels that you see is, you know, we have a lot of collections and we want to see our collections. We collect antiques and vintage items. So by changing them around, we can have that volume. And another thing I've noticed is people ask the question, where do you put it all? Where does it all go? You know, anybody new coming in, they don't understand. They're like, you have a lot, where does it all go? So I remember somebody had written a comment about that, and I was, what was it about the Christmas decor? Like, where do you keep it all? Well, it's in the drawers that you see everywhere, the cabinets, you know, that aren't being used. There's closets in the house that don't get used, you know, as much. So those are all full. The pantry that's normally for food and cleaning items is full of Christmas. Under the stairs is full of Christmas. Out in the garage, the shed, it's everywhere. It's at the attic. But that's how we store it.
And there's a video on that. You know, I always tell the new folks, please go watch Being My Take on Home and Garden, and it shows all of that and where it goes. There's no secret. Yeah. We have storage under our staircase where some people might not have that.
And now we have kids that are growing up and moving out of the house one by one, so you know we're going to gain more storage there too. So
while we're looking for a bigger house so we can keep it going.
Wow. Okay.
It's a dream anyway. I love remodeling and I love being able to stretch out with new and more, and you know that one. More is more.
When you're a maximalist collector, you just keep getting, right? People don't understand that don't collect, or they don't understand maximalist style. They think it's clutter and hoarding, but you don't see that here. It's very organized. It's a collector. It's a collection, and sometimes, you get a little offended in the comments when somebody comes in that doesn't understand, but I'm getting used to it now, reading those, because I understand they just don't know. They don't understand. They don't come from that, or they're not a collector. So you have to truly be a collector to understand that.
Yeah. Or a maximalist. Yeah. You gotta love vintage, antiques, collectibles.
We just love it. So yeah.
That's what drives us to continue with life and living and fun.
It's our fun.
That's our fun.
Before we did YouTube, we'd go out on the weekend and just go antiquing, or go to vintage shops, and that's what we do.
Where some people have to order a pizza every Friday night, we don't do that.
We'd pack
that
a lunch.
Money goes out with us to find something.
We'd pack a lunch and our drinks in the cooler, so we don't have to spend our money out. We'd use that money and go buy, a cute new vintage piece. And the great thing is that Jeff always says is, when everybody else's money isn't there, ours is still here. It's in the house. If we had to liquidate, well, then we could sell it, and get money for it, versus not having anything to show for it.
We enjoy looking at our investments, and that's a lot of what we do.
So we actually compiled a list of the people who made the most comments on our channel this year, which we thought was pretty amazing, because there's other people that have commented that are pretty close behind, but we didn't include everyone. We just included the top comments.
Don't feel bad if your name's not called, because there's lots of friends with lots of comments. And this is just this year, okay? So the top commenter, which they're gonna probably crack up, she knows how to comment, boy. Our good friend Linda Rader up in Michigan. Thanks, Linda. What was there, over 200 comments?
Yeah.
We didn't keep track of the numbers, but we have them pretty much in order. And Patsy Rhodes, you're just a doll. Tucker SP, you're in the top 3. Thank you. Kathleen Murphy and Carrie Jean, way down under, our cute friend with a beautiful garden. Hello, Carrie. Yolanda Marshall and Lavina Cordelia. Luxury Living with N, our sweet friend. You've heard us talk about her. She has her own channel, and we talked about that. Just a doll, and we didn't even realize she was in that top category, but we thank you all the time, man. And we're here for your support too. Another just a darling, Karen Boyce. And she's in Australia, and I got to tell you a little bit more of that. She's probably the top commenter in our Gmail as well. And why that is she's one of the few, besides our cutie Aunt Sandy, she has sent some of the most decorator video clips and photos, pics to our Gmail. And she sent her Christmas trees and things, and they're just cute as can be. So, Karen Boyce, you're a doll. All you folks, your husband, your kids, God bless everybody. And Sharon Williamson, you're right in the pocket too, in the top commenters. We really care about you, and we thank you for all your consideration. Pat Godwin, you're up in the top, sweetness. And Godspeed to you guys in North Carolina. We have a special spot for North Carolina too, because we'll go there on vacation. Where do you go from Florida, right? Not going to Alaska. Sorry. And Barbara Peterson, from the Berg, Pittsburgh, that is. Thanks, Barb. New era. Hey, New. You knew you'd be in the top, and we thank you too. Miles Maceo, you're right there too. Thank you. And these folks have commented all year.
Every single video almost, most of these
to be
people,
in this category, I mean, you know, we have like 295 videos, and most of them are from this year. So
we actually had 166 videos that we did for this year, for 2021, which is amazing, which is more than we did in 2020. So
that it's clear.
it's a lot of videos to do.
So we had a blast doing our Christmas videos, and we wanted to step it up, as you know, and do the 5 a week. Folks, here we are at the Wildwood Resort Hotel, getting a tan on the beach, having a margarita. Or we're doing the staircase garland for Christmas, right here on My Take on Home and Garden. And on this side, with a poinsettia flower, see, that's such a nice junction hider and cord and twist tie hider. Because I figure you might want me to take you and show you all around. Maybe. I don't know if you care about it. Alrighty now, so folks, we got the lights on the tree. It's pretty uniform, spread out pretty nice. I've reviewed the shape and the branches. It looks good. So to me, traditional is traditional Christmas colors, which is red, green, gold, silver, and blue. There's those berries again, dying to use. So now the big deal is to get it more Christmassy. Can you tell what the theme is? Lots of gold, cocoa, and still have gaps. But a tree's a tree. You know, it's not a pyramid, it's a tree. But I do love the limb spaces. You just shouldn't have one that you can drive a Jeep through. That's all.
And we did that last year, if a lot of you were with us last year, and we took off work to do it, you know, and this year we did the same thing, you know, to put those videos out for you guys, and we just love doing it. We wish we could do it, you know, full time, 6 days a week. But,
you know, when we can get in a position where we don't have to do outside work, you know, it's a dream to be able to just concentrate on our YouTube channel and have expanded and have more fun. We would go to 6 days a week, but we're not there yet. We're trying to grow, and with good friends like you, all you watching, we'll get there. I got another cutie to mention. I had put out, you can probably pull this up. We had Mikey the elf, the head elf that was doing some decorating for us, you know, and he sat in the corner. When he got put away, he was sitting in a box by himself, and he looked pitiful. So we bought another one, right? You saw them on the Fireplace this year, and I thought, ask our friends to help name them, and we'll make it stick. Well, I know some of you thought, when are we going to hear about that? Or maybe I don't care about it, or I don't know. But we did have a lot of cute ideas and comments about the name for the other elf. So the one we chose, the closest, it wasn't exact, Karen Cooper. Hello, Karen, you've been just a doll. She said, how about Elvis?
Oh, that was so funny.
It was a riot, right? But you know, my brain, my take, I gotta have my take on it. So his name now is Elvis with an F instead of a V. So thanks, Karen, and thanks everybody that tried to help us name the elf in the first place. Just had fun with that. Now, comments. Do you remember some comments, honey? You want to tell some that you have? She has a handful and I have a handful.
This is actually from our friend Linda Rader. Awesome commenter. We love your comments, Linda. Jeff did a tropical like safari tablescape, if you guys remember, back this summer. And we just, some of these comments, we're laughing for 30 minutes on, right? So here she says, Polly the parrot just flew into our tent to announce the next item on our safari agenda with a tropical soiree at Jeff and Angela's. Wow, we quickly changed from typical jungle attire to our best studs and are on the way. I am saddling up my pet zebra and I will be the first to arrive. Can't wait for a spot at that fantastic table. Great job, Jeff. Thanks for the invite. I mean, isn't that great? That took some thought.
That was some thought.
Here's another one from her that we just love. Okay, so this one was on the Father's Day table, which she also did in the summer. So she goes, hey there, Pilgrim. I'm riding in for a seat at your table. I'll check my pearl-handed colt with Angela and share the bottle of whiskey with you. Winner takes all. Looks like a winning table to me.
These are some of the comments now. Holy moly.
This is what keeps us going, you
Yeah.
know, the humor. It's
Really-
just amazing.
Really funny.
Really
Thanks,
fun.
Linda.
Yeah.
Here's one from our buddy who has a house a lot like ours and more. His house is like a museum. Joe Vivenzio. And one of his comments was, toward the end of last Christmas, when we were having to pack it up and end it and put it away, he says, by the time you put everything away, you'll have to start again.
That was great.
Almost, Joe. Almost. That's about how it felt. Just by the time we got through, it must be age. I don't know. Do you guys find this? I mean,
It does take a while.
the older you get, the faster it goes. It makes your head spin. We did Easter. We did summer. Then it was fall already. Now I know what's coming like a freight train, right? I said it in a couple videos, like, wow. You know, and that's a super ton of work to do, as you can imagine. So another one, I want to go shopping with you. That was after some of the hauls and estate sales and all the good deals. And we tell it straight. We don't have to puff up our prices or figures whatsoever.
Fortunately, we live in an area that, you know, lets us do that.
Yeah.
Some areas, you know, that you might go to, even around, you know, Central Florida, it would be a lot higher, but.
So we can hit certain areas that are going to have better prices to get the stuff moved out. And that's what happens, especially in an estate sale. Now, I love this one. Now, I have to start collecting that too. It's like, that goes along with the next comment, which I just split me in half, right? You're a bad influence on my credit card. Save your money. Love it. Gotta love it. So that was a bunch of fun. And let me tell you, we got a lot of that coming up too. We have, you know, the Renninger's Extravaganza right into the third week of January. We have one in February. And we're thinking about doing a meet and greet. So we're going to let you know about that. We're going to let you know about the P.O. box, you know, because a lot of you have asked, and we haven't forgot that. But if we want to get over and get through the holiday for you, and then this is our last biggie. We're still having to film and edit even during the holiday, you know. When y'all have that ice pack on your head from the hangover the night before, we can't go there. So I think that's all my comments. Really comical, just comical. I want to make sure that new people or people that are having trouble would get some help, like to get your YouTube set up on your TV. You know that's the ultimate to watch a Decor channel on, is your big screen. Laptop, tablet. We know you can watch on your phone, but I'm telling you, when you're watching like this, sweetie, this is not giving you the full panoramic vision of what we're trying to do here. Honestly, it's huge to be able to watch our channel on your TV. The detail, the color, the decorating, and so on. The florals, you know, it's all about being able to see instead of squinting and not seeing everything that we did. Also, some of them seem to be stuck on waiting for the new video to come out. Our channel videos do not go away. It stays on like a library of videos. So I just feel like some of you are waiting for a new video when you could be really indulging in a lot of the things we've already done. And if you go too far back, you might run into our first stuff that wasn't as great as the new stuff, right?
No.
But it's not terrible.
Jeff was scared of the camera, and I was learning how to edit that I've never done in my whole life besides, you know, record a video and download it basically, and that's it, right?
Really
so this
funny.
was all new to us.
Funny in the beginning and how awkward it was, and you know, we learn every day and every video, and we strive to make them better and better and better for you, and we want to keep you here. We just want to make sure everybody knows how much we care about them and what you do for our channel, and we want to stay here because of people like you. We want to thank our Aunt Sandy for always being there and all the help, keeping us on our toes. She's just been a doll. With that in mind, happy hunting, happy New Year, and we care about everybody out there, especially our wonderful friends and subscribers. Take care, folks, and we'll see you in the new year decorating video.
I wanted to add, when you purchase our merchandise, that money is actually going to help buy tripods, batteries. This year we actually had to buy a new tripod. We had to buy a couple of batteries for the cameras. We actually had to buy a new mic because one of them, one of them quit.
It's endless maintenance and
Yeah.
equipment purchases.
It doesn't last forever. And now the computer is running super slow because we've used it for 2 years to edit 300 videos. So you can imagine.
We're just sweating that one.
These all add up. And so when you purchase our merchandise, it helps us add to the channel. It doesn't go in our pocket so we can buy more collectibles. You know, we work jobs for that. But
We're really happy to just maintain what we're trying to do.
yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Which is camera one? This one? This one.
I changed it.
Okay.
Because now there's no blinking in this seat.
Got
This
you.
is center, more center,
Okay.
and it can see the tree. That's right, guys. Thanks for coming by. We got extra noise and everything going on.
Yeah, let's do that again. Let's do that again.
Do what again?
Your intro.
And, honey, go ahead. Okay. Besides our cutie, soap suds.
I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. So you can truly call me Pumpkin.
Sign